Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Giants Soul Seekers series here on the channel. This episode is going to be a catch-up episode. By that I mean catching up upon the stars that we're missing in previous levels, starting with Willikin Village. I believe this is the only level with a high amount of collectibles left because the first time we came through here we prioritised other objectives as we came in here without an Earth Elemental Skylander, despite the fact that an Earth Elemental Gate was coming up, so wasting time and slowing down just for the sake of collectibles would have been a waste because we wouldn't have got the 100% marker for it regardless. So now we're going to kick things off with this chest, sweet. And because we're officially on episode 17 of Giant Soul Seekers here on the channel, I've run out of Skylander renders to use, so I either have to use the same ones or I have to use alternate renders for the same characters. Like we've used Pop Fizz in the past, I might have to at some point use Light Core Pop Fizz, or you know, bring out some variants like Punch Pop Fizz. I could have done that for this section actually, given that it's magic, but never mind. Yeah, destroy some stuff and grab this Winged Sapphire. I just want to check, did we get for speedrun last time? Yes, we did. Sweet. So the only thing we have to worry about is enemy gold, finding all areas, and obviously all of the objectives, as I alluded to earlier even. Though we did get Pop Fizz's Soul Gem when running through here. So we do have that going for us as a bare minimum. But we are going to have to be very careful with Chompy Mage because it's going to be an eyeball fight and we still need Undead for a ton of Elemental Gates throughout this game, including the 4th chapter, which we're going to go to next. Obviously we need to find all areas, so that means that we need to explore all areas within Fassa Devili here. However it's fucking pronounced, point is, regardless of the village name, we have to go into every single one of these homes. One of which we have a Skystones battle, so that's going to be fun. Not! Oh, Skystones battle. This is actually one I was alluding to. We are going to destroy some chairs along the way because I feel like it. Now here we are. With the Mighty Skystones, it's going to be so easy given how broken my stones are currently. We got so many blades. Like, for example, this one for Chompy Bot 9004. Put out the hand. Okay, let's bring out this guy then, just for a bit of overkill.
Spiderlings.
Okay, there's Spiderlings. We unfortunately don't have one with 4 blades, so we can't take that. So instead, we'll play defensively and have 3 blades along the bottom and sides. Especially since this card, this player even doesn't have any 4-bladers, so it can't take that no matter what. I believe it also doesn't have any 3-bladers along the bottom edge. Its only 3-blader is for Spiderlings that is already played, and the Magic Spell Pump, which is 3 along the left-hand side. If it was 3 along the bottom, they could have took that stone back. But in any case, that would have just meant that we beat them on a ratio of 2 to 1. Instead, we beat them at an even higher ratio. And boy, this stuttering tends to happen a lot when I seem to want to always speak at the speed of sound, which is exactly what I'm doing now. I'm speaking, and it's way too quick for my own damn good. Okay, here we are with Doll Daycare. Remember when Eddie Murphy starred in a film called Daddy Daycare? I somehow remember it too, so you're not the only one who remembers that. Anyway, we have chairs and collectibles, but that is very unfortunate. It's even more unfortunate how the place is haunted. I should be very terrified. Yeah, Skylanders has all sorts of creatures. Mythological creatures, supernatural creatures, and that's what's so great about it. How inclusive its world is, how immersive it creates it. It's a shame that they don't have any themes like subjugation or slavery. You know, other species seeing other species as lesser than themselves. But that is a very adult and very mature and a little bit too realistic of a theme for a kid's cartoon game. So, you know, if Skylanders had a higher rating, or if it went for a higher target demographic age-wise, then I could easily see the games tackling those kind of themes. Okay, here we go. Everyone's favourite, puzzles. Puzzles that I can skip. Yay me. That's what I have keys for. I bought plenty of them, didn't I? Did I? I don't know, I can't remember. I think I did.
Yes.
Yeah, there's for memory again. I would obviously have better recollection of the series if not for the fact that it has been at least 3 months since the recording dates of this episode and the last, or at least this session and the last. Between this episode and the last, I am recording one after the other because I'm recording in bulk. That's how recording in bulk works. But no, I really did miss the gameplay series. It's been a while since I've done any of this. The Skylanders franchise now to solo, and I have put on hold even longer. I need to get back to that eventually and probably lose Swap Force. That seems to be the downwards trend I have set for myself, losing a lot. Okay, now we actually need the walls to be fake, so for that we need to change the worlds. Yeah, there you are. Okay, let's destroy this. Boom, baby, grab the key. Then we can come back, shift the worlds, and enter that final little hut up there. That is, of course, when it activates. Game has a mind of its own, I'm telling you. Up we pop. And in we go to Catherine's home. Good for her. She has a very quaint and awesome looking home over here, she does. 2 kids as well. Working mum, apparently. I mean, you'd hope so. How else would she afford the house, right? It is a village, or at least a town. It has a town hall type dealio, so they'd have taxes, I'd assume. Why am I bringing taxes into Skylanders? Like, what is this? First, it's subjugation and slavery, and now it's fucking taxes. What has this series become?
It's crush hour.
And it's not exactly that the themes are too dark for Skylanders, perhaps. I mean, there are films that are rated 12 for mild looks into slavery and subjugation. I wouldn't expect Skylanders to go to amazingly in-depthful levels for the themes of those particular things. The more I say this, the more it feels out of place, and that's the key thing here. Those kind of themes would feel out of place. It's not so much to do with the fact that they are a little darker for a cartoon world. It's that in a cartoon world, where do you even find space for things like that? Anyway, we're not going to switch out for magic because life is popping up very soon. You know, that's where we get to place tricks onto the portal, lift up some boulders and get a Lockotron wheel! Oh boy, don't we just love them Lockotron wheels right there. Okay, so we pop through here some more, slowly but surely making our way to that very life area. Now we might have got the story scroll already, because the story scroll isn't exactly off the beaten path, but we'll go and check in on it regardless, we will. Oh, we didn't get it. Fair enough. I was definitely very speedy the last time we was here, but that means that once we're done with all of these collectibles, we will be 100% with the level. It will be done, out of the way, and we'll never have to worry about it ever again. Why the fuck I'm reading it, I don't know. That's not what this series is about. It's about getting rid of all the deep stew and skipping it, getting it out of here. It has nothing to do with the story elements, which is reserved for the Skylanders franchise and how to sort of run. I should really stop plugging that series at this point, because that series is not as good as this one. Yeah, I've said it. Deal with it. What, am I not allowed to have opinions? Is that it? Anyway, we're not even going to bother blowing that up, actually. I don't think we need to do, because we can gain access to it from the boulder above. Imagine if you didn't blow it up, though, and you lifted up the boulder and it soft locked you because you couldn't get back through because you never blew up the front entrance. That's not quite how the coding works, but it would be a hilarious soft lock. Okay, boom! Strike you guys down. And then destroy some more of these guys. Pretty sure I could have shifted the world and despawned these dark demons. Never mind though, we're fine. This is fine. See? Fine. I mean, I have seen better days, mind you. But still fine, all the same. Here we are for Wing Caves. It tries to throw you off by giving you a treasure chest here, but there is more to meets the eye than, well, more than meets the eye, I should say, with this here Wings of Cave, or whatever the area was named, because there's actually a bounce pad back here that we can use to access the other side and grab that very Luckatron wheel I was alluding to. There's also a shit ton of healing magic down here, so we're definitely going to take advantage of that for poor old T-Rex over here. Heal me! It's glorious too because it's so fast here. It's not like the next section of healing where it takes forever to do so. Also means that whatever you do, don't come here whilst the magic is bad, because bad magic will absolutely annihilate you in that section. You will be a no chance stander, you. Anyway, this is where we shift the worlds. I could have done so from up top, but never mind. And I love the fact that we didn't even blow this up, and yet because we came through here, it just kind of vanished as we came through the doorway. I guess that's just the way the game is coded. It presumes that if you exit that way, you've already blown it up. Especially since it will have loading, like as you go between doors, that fade to black is actually a loading screen to load in like the area that you're spawning into. So obviously when you reload the outside, it doesn't bother loading back up the wall under the assumption that it was blown up prior to that. Anyway, this section is not ideal for giants, unfortunately. Hopefully they don't lose T-Rex here, that would be very annoying, it would. Losing him to fucking crushers of all things. Luckily we still will have Shroom Boom. So yeah, hopefully that very thing will be enough. For the life hour. Ah, yawning here. Okay, let's see what we got. Run, T-Rex, run! Run, T-Rex, run! Don't even need to charge these guys, I can just step on them. Boom. Take my weight to the face, or whatever it is you chompies have. Okay, Pew Pew! Yeah, I love Pew Pew. Pew Pew is classic. As is grenade damage. We take that a lot as giants. Luckily, that's what we have that high for. Boy, is it satisfying to have beaten Dark Light Crypt and get those extra high health bonuses. Okay, we can stand right here in the middle. Right by the skin of one's teeth. Even though T-Rex's teeth doesn't have skin. But like human teeth. After all, Bumblebee didn't know that human teeth had skin. Okay, now I just got to be patient, wait for these things to lift up. Impatience will not be good, hence the need for it. It being a virtue and everything. Okay, there we go. Run, T-Rex, run! Oh, he didn't run nearly fast enough. Okay, so here we are, just waiting and waiting some more. And you know what we're doing? We're waiting. We're good like that. Okay, boom! I get to smash some flowers. Yay me. Oh, no, 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 no. That was me going too fast for my own good. I was fast and fast, quick and quick right there. And now, you know, I've fallen down and wasted time in being too hasty. Let that be a lesson, folks, to not be too hasty in life. Because when you do, you lose control of your giant trees and they fall down and cannot jump back up, because this is Skylanders Giants we're talking about. Very specific life mold out one. Yeah, you're going to run into that on a daily basis, so thank God you learned about it here. You know, people say school doesn't apply. That's because it doesn't. You know, 80% of what you learn in school you will never lose in real life. But stuff about Skylanders knowledge and keeping control of your giant trees by not being too hasty. Yeah, that is knowledge you're going to need on a day-to-day basis. They should be teaching this in school even. That'll make school a whole hell of a lot better. Okay, we have bad magic here. Luckily, after this, life switches out, so it's not really going to matter much how much damage we take and how much we heal for. Yeah, there you go. Get my giant tree and his huge moss pants out of here. Its eyeballs time to shine. Boom, baby.
I've got my eye on you.
Okay, we have the Perilous Coil. So just like that, we should be about done on Area's Fan. I believe we have a few, like 2 perhaps, in the upcoming village area. So yeah, our objectives are looking fine and dandy. We love to see it, baby. We love to see it. We also love to see that guy absolutely annihilated. Wow, that was the worst voice crack I've ever had on channel. Wow. Where did that come from? That was meant to be a voice that I was putting on, like by all means it was a comedic voice. Wasn't meant to be that comedic. Okay, so we do need to shift things up over here. Unfortunately, I can't just detach my eye and have the eye do my bidding. I have to walk all the way over to it. Okay, now that that's done, I got to remember which room is which. But first things first, we're going to head over here and grab ourselves a key. Now, the first time we came through here, we didn't even have an undead Skylander because the first one we unlocked was from Aerial Assaults. That being Fright Rider. Then we got Eyebrow from the Oracle. Now, Trap Team, which is of course going to be for Soul Seekers series I do after this one, that's going to have quite a while before we can access certain elemental gates in it. For example, we don't get a Magic Trap Master until Chapter 14. We don't get a Fire until Chapter 8. Light and Dark, we have to obviously tackle their respective adventure packs. So yes, there will be plenty of waiting around and not accessing elemental gates in Trap Team for you. So luckily, a lot of elements come up quite early in the game. Life, Earth, Air, Tech, you know, they're all of the very first ones, for example. Okay, so yeah, I'm not very good at this puzzle, like I am all other puzzles. Can I not just use a key? That's a much wiser plan of mine. Let's do that. With my maxed out eyeball here. I should buy some more keys when we see Oracle next. That's a good plan. I like that plan. I also like the idea of having an eye with a fishing hat on top of it. That's just raw awesomeness. There's no denying it. Just look at this glory right now. You guys wish your eyeball looked this good. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't, because it doesn't have a fishing hat on it. If you want your eyeball to look this good, you gotta go get the fishing hat, man. That's where it's at. I kid you not. Okay, so this is the key room, not what we wanted. Let's head back out. Hopefully this won't initiate for enemy area, because what I need right now is to go in here and grab myself the charm of raw awesomeness, as well as keys. Keys are to be good. Oh, and a Locatron bulb, don't mind if we do. Actually, what am I doing? We need to buy for hats in order to get 100%. Why I didn't do that in the previous level we tackled, chapter 15, I don't know. Okay, here we go. We'll get 4. Well, yeah, we'll get that. And then we're gonna get 4 of these. So that's the second. Well, we'll get 3. We'll get 3 of each. 3 of Lock Puzzles, 3 of Sky Stones. Yeah, that's nice and easy, innit? So now let's get out of here. We have our invincibility charm, so we can't take damage. Isn't that just... This is so glorious. I'm in tears with how much I fucking love this charm. Look at what it's brought me to. Now grab the key already, Eyeball. What are you doing? I know, perfectly good question, that one. So, in we pop then. And we seem to have a bunch of trolls. Luckily, that's what I have mashing buttons for. I like to mash it, mash it. I like to mash it, mash it. I like to move it. Yeah, that was fun. And it's going to be even more fun in the edit. Boy, I love wacky edits like that. Okay, boom. Combo them to death, pretty much. Oh, you want to hit me, eh? You want to hit me? Oh, too bad you ain't going to hit me, son. Ah. Oh, I love hitting these guys, not getting hit back. Well, technically, I am taking a few hits, but it doesn't matter because I'm invincible. You can't touch me. Okay, boom, take down some Infuegos. Probably should focus on the trees first, but never mind. Okay, you guys have got to go down, and you've got to go down quickly. Luckily, that's what I have mashing for. Yes!
Another success.
Godspeed mashers. God fucking speed. And now with all these keys, we're gonna open up these gates. Yeah. 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 I don't even know where this is going at this point, but I like it. Okay, here we are, giant jumping. Yeah, pretty much all we've got to do is avoid these guys. Yeah, we're gonna let him blow himself up pretty much. So much death and blowing up and ugliness. We love to see it. Oh, good, we can skip this. This is great. What's not so great is all that damage, which luckily faded away just before it hit me. Thank God for that. Okay, boom, let's pop through these, get some healing. Not that we need it. Well, we don't need it anymore, mind you. Oh, now we need it. I repeat, we need it. It was so much more easier when we had Swarm with his maneuverability for the first time. Instead, now we have Slow Brawl. Anyway, what's cool about this is that we can just transfer the Chompies to green so that then they don't blow up when they get near us, and then transfer them to red when they're being sucked up by the main man, Chompy himself. But we do have to be careful because simply walking into Chompies will defeat them with Eyeball. So there's still a level of care required. We also don't want to mash the Y button because when we mash the Y button, well, this is what happens. It jams. Okay, there we are. We want more of the blue stuff. Yeah, baby. That's the blue stuff, alright. The blue stuff I know and love. Okay, sweet. Also sweet. Mine. 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 It's all mine. Mine, I tell you. Yeah, die, suckers. Wait, I'm supposed to not be killing them. That was stupid of me. Okay, fine, I'll just have my eye do some good damage then. That was pretty good damage. So much good damage, in fact. Okay, here we are. This isn't going to last long, though. This is one where they literally threw out for 3 chains of spells and are done with it. So yeah, this time we are going to avoid the Chompies. That would be my intentions. Why I didn't do that the last time, it beats me. Okay, unfortunately I'm going to have to walk over those guys. I had no other choice there. It's either that or go too close to the Chompy and get chomped, which we don't want. That's a lot of damage. Okay, here we go. More spells, I guess. I mean, there is no really guessing about it. It's quite self-explanatory. It's physically right here the evidence that, yes, there are indeed more spells to have to deal with right now. The very visual, very clear, very abundant evidence that you see on the screen before you, as well as just a little pattern of spells that look dodgy but also kind of cool in the corner up there. Ow. This is fine. Anyway, I punched those guys because I feel like it. They looked at me funny, you know, with their little piercing eyes. Now get inside his belly. Yeah, there you go. Real gutsy of him to continue to suck up Chompies even when he knows they're going to blow him up. Gutsy or insane? I would vote insanity, personally. Anyway, let's grab some more of these healing thingamabobs. Yeah, I love the healing thingamabobs. Don't we all just love the healing thingamabobs? Because like I say, I know for sure that I do. Okay, mistakes have been made. I got very close to a whole shit ton of damage there. Luckily for me, close doesn't quite count now, does it? So we bring him back to the lane. We continue to try walk around in them, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Chompies can be suicidal like that. Okay, let him suck them all up and punch those guys before they blow me up. Yeah, get blown up, son. I think we're about there with this boss. Yes, it's about damn time. Eyeball absolutely aced it. I mean, it also helps that this boss fight isn't particularly difficult, but still, he aced it all the same. Now let's skip this and observe the gloriousness of our check markers. Wait, we didn't get enemy goal? How do we fail the enemy goal? What is this? Okay, I'm going to come back and do the enemy goal off camera because it's going to be so tedious otherwise. What did I have to do? Wait for the chompy pods to spawn more chompies? Or did I have to kill more chompies than the final boss? My bad. Either way, that could have been very easily avoided. Especially since the game was asking for 8. 8! That is it! 8! And I still failed it with 8! 8! What did I eat? I don't know, but I ate something. All these puns aside, we're going to take Eyeball off the portal, place onto it instead Jetpack, and tackle an arena. Not at the Chaos Castle though, we'll do it instead at the good old Cyclops Arena for Pipsqueak's Mincemeat Mayhem, I think it was called, here in a pretty sticky situation. 3, 2, 1, go! But yeah, after this arena is done, we're definitely going to call it a day for this here episode. Trap Team Soul Seekers is going to be a blast. I'm going to actually do a green screen face cam for that one, rather than just using my voice here. Doesn't mean the episode's going to have to be shorter, though. They're going to be 20-minute episodes rather than 30-minute episodes. And it's going to be fun to have to do the Chaos Dream Challenge and Chaos Arenas, all in the Trap Team series for this. They're going to get really intense, especially for Doom Arenas. Luckily though, I will be playing on hard rather than Nightmare. Mostly because of the Doom Arenas. Well, I'm not doing Nightmare yet. We'll see, we'll see. Because villains are involved, we will see, indeed. Ow! That was just mean. Why would you do that? Don't blow me up, Chompy. That too is also mean. Wow, these guys are just so mean and unbearable. I think I should kill them. Yeah, that sounds fair. Punishment fits the crime. Schoolground bullies should just, you know, be hung, drawn and quartered for their crimes. I don't care how young they are. I mean, of course I'm joking. You should always be the bigger man in any bully situation. And I understand that it might be scary and intimidating to tell someone about being bullied, and it can be quite humiliating too, you know, you could feel weak and vulnerable, but it's the best thing you can do is talking to someone, parents, teachers, just someone, anyone who will listen. That's my advice for the day if you're being bullied. Because bullying is not okay, bullying is quite possibly the worst thing, which is why I don't go out my way to do it. I mean, I've won. I haven't exactly been bullied, but I have been left out of things. I have felt lonely in the past. It's not a feeling I wish upon anyone. And neither is bullying. That's why I go around with the mentality every single day of if I can do right by someone, I will. Hey, I can't change the whole world for everyone, but I can change the whole world for one person. Including this troll who's about to get annihilated. Yeah, there's worldview shattered alongside every other bone in his body. Okay, watch out for that right there. Boom, boom. Shake the room. He's not dead yet though, and that's very disappointing. Get out of there, JB. Okay, here we are. Let's kill some fools. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay, sweet, we got them too. Stage 3, and we're not even close to level up. That's disappointing. Hopefully this food will be all the healing I need. So we are back up to 300 health, which for Jetpack is pretty much half his health bar. His health isn't anything to write home about. Oh, watch out for stickiness right here. Then take out some more fools, why not? I mean, it is an arena, it is aim of the game and all that, to destroy fools. The fools that think that Skylanders are defeatable, well, Jetpack here thinks otherwise. You see me spinning right round, baby, right round, baby, right round, like a record player, baby, right round, round, round. Okay, this is what the series has become. Just me getting into really, really sticky situations, singing awful songs, awfully. In fact, if anything, for awful lyrics, I'm kind of complimented by my awful singing. Okay, here we are, you're going down. I definitely offended some people though by calling that song awful. Oh mate. But hey, if you like that song, there are literally thousands of better songs out there, so just find better songs and listen to those instead. You're welcome. Now we're going to accept that gold. And then, well, we are gonna get out of here. Yeah, here we go with a loading screen, baby, loading screen, baby, loading screen, baby. Can you imagine this on the Xbox One or the Xbox Series X? All these loading screens, they just wouldn't even be here. The game wouldn't even need to load because those consoles are so insane on how powerful they are. They are literal beasts. Now, with that all being said and done, this video is coming to an end, but before that happens, I first want to thank all my Blazing Knights and Scorpion Dragons whose support allow me to continue pumping out quality videos like this one. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. Therefore, I genuinely appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, I have others you can watch by clicking on screen now, and you can even subscribe by pressing the button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, but until that moment arises, peace!